What's up, my ninjas? How you guys doing today? And can I just say, it really feels good to say that once again. Over the span of like, what, 3 weeks since the last time I posted a video, really feels good to say that again. But as you guys can see by the title of this video is not a gameplay or anything like that. And as much as I would really love to, get back to daily videos and gaming and whatnot, I have to make this video to really let you guys know of what's going on, because I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't really too update with all the posts that I've been doing every once in a while on my YouTube channel. If you guys go to the posts section on my YouTube channel, you guys can see that I like to post little messages here and there to, of course, give you guys updates and whatnot. But of course, for those of you who aren't really too, familiar with that or not too updated on it, this video is going to explain everything that's been happening to me for the past 3 weeks. Actually, just this month alone. This month alone has been absolutely traumatic and stressful for me. And I just want to get into detail about that and really just let you guys know what's been holding me back. And of course, I will also be letting you guys know what's been going on with me recently. So once this month started, 3 days in, on February 3rd, I was just chilling in my house, like usual, pretty much, just doing, casual house stuff while I was home alone, until I was hit with some very unfortunate news on February 3rd that one of my cousins recently passed away. Her name was China. She was probably one of the funniest people that I ever got to know, and I was very, very grateful to have in my life. And it really, really sucks, and it's really, really sad to lose someone so young. She was 24 years old, and it's really sad. And the worst part is that the more I talk about this, it's really about to hurt again. This woman was also the mother of a son, and now her son has to grow up knowing that her mom passed away at a very young age. And it's something that I could just not bear any kid to go through in this day and age. And it's something that I could just never really, something I never really expected, and something I could just never get out of my head, because this happened way too soon. And now it's something that I have to hold on for the rest of my life. But it's not only does it affect me, but it affects so many people, so many of my family members. And over the past couple weeks, ever since the tragedy happened, I've been helping out with many people. I've been helping my mom, I've been helping my brother, I've been helping my sister. I've been helping so many people to really try and ease with this, because believe me, trust me when I say this, it was not easy to cope with. And just because losing someone so young is just devastating, and I could just never, I had to take time, man. So then of course, the funeral is all said and done, and then I would say probably 2 more weeks or something like that goes by. Or no, it wasn't weeks. It was actually around 2 days after the funeral. And this is another thing that also kind of caught me off guard, but I was just speechless at this point. It didn't really disappoint me, but I found out that 2 days after the funeral, I lost yet another family member. And this man, he was very, very old. I will say that. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but he was really, really old. He was my uncle, and he's been battling so many diseases. He's been diagnosed with so many diseases, and it just, for someone that age, and to really really fight through all those diseases and just keep on going, that really comes to show how strong he was. But unfortunately, his time ran out, and it's well, on the bright side, at least he will be able to rest in peace, because he will no longer be suffering. And I'm really just trying to see it from the bright side, because after me losing someone else, after me losing my cousin, weeks before the second tragedy, I just couldn't go through that cycle again. And I even said in the note as well that I really didn't want to be gone for too long, but of course way too much got in the way in terms of, me spending time with family, spending time with my stepdad, spending time, with so many new people and stuff like that. So me spending time with a lot of people, really trying to distract myself, from everything that's been happening. And even with everything that I've been doing that's really been distracting me, it's also low-key been, distracting me in terms of, college work and stuff like that, because I have not showed up to class. I literally skipped class for the past 3 weeks, and I got a lot of work to do on that. So yeah, I kind of need to lock in on that. But lately, I have been spending time with a lot of people. Like I said, I've really been distracting myself from everything that's been happening because I've been focused on myself for way too long. And, you know, I've been told by so many of my good friends that if you ever need time, of course, you know, take as much time as you need. But always remember, we're always here for you. And just always, like, just always, you know, really appreciate who you have in your life, because you never know what's gonna happen to them. And I had to learn that the hard way. I lost someone so young and way too soon, and the thing, and like I never really got to spend a lot of time with her as much, which is another thing that still is a little, that's still really sad to me. But it's just like, because like, what are the chances I lose two people in the span of a week and a half? Like, the month has just started. Like, the month just started. We were already a month into this year, and things have already been looking absolutely ridiculously rough this whole entire month. So I do really apologize for everyone, for really, you know, really just lacking, because like, you know, a part of me did want to, you know, film little videos, little update videos here and there to let you guys know how I'm doing. But obviously, I couldn't, you know, look at the camera and really just, you know, sit and talk with you guys, because it was just something inside telling me like, no man, I really can't do this. I can't record, you know, holding all this trauma. I need to take this time to really focus on myself at the moment. But I'm not just talking about all the new subscribers. I'm talking about people who I have genuine connections with. And even for the new subscribers, like, I do appreciate you guys for sending me all your support and all your love, because these past weeks have been absolutely just emotionally draining me these past couple weeks, and I do greatly appreciate you guys for sending me all your heartfelt messages. And I also do want to give a shout out to my good friends that have been, you know, helping me throughout this whole entire trauma. My good friend Vay, Hey Melania, just a couple other people. And of course my good boy Aiden, shout out to him, and just of course so many other people, man. I do greatly appreciate you guys for, you know, sending me your love and everything that you guys just I really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you all. But then of course we fast forward to February 18th, which was actually a couple days ago, and of course it was your boy's birthday. I am now officially 20 years old, and it honestly feels so surreal. Like, I'm looking at myself I can see myself. I'm looking at myself right now, and honestly, bro, like, it's absolutely insane how fast time has been moving. Because, and actually another thing that I do plan on doing, because we haven't hit that marker yet, is that I actually started this YouTube channel in 2016, and it's now 2026. So that marks the 10-year anniversary of my channel. Now, I don't remember specifically the date that I launched this channel in 2016, but at some point I'll check it out. And once we hit that mark, I got something very special planned. And yeah, man, it's really, really crazy how fast time really flies. And honestly, it feels like I'm getting younger every single day, because, you know, I'm still young. I got many, many ways to go. And like, honestly, I'm just like really, really blessed to make it to this year, because reaching 20 years is a massive achievement. It's not an age that you see a lot of people reaching nowadays, you know, with people, you know, doing a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, you know, drinking, smoking, going on, like doing all this crazy stuff before they even reach that age. And but like, before you know it, or like next thing you know, they're just throwing their whole lives away before they even reach that mark, you know. So it really does like feel insane to reach that achievement, reaching 20 years. It's absolutely crazy. And still, I look just as young as I was before I started this I look just as young as how I looked when I started this channel many, many years ago. And I do appreciate all of you guys for being here with me for these past 10 years. And like I said, I have something very special planned, so you guys be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, in terms of the recent events that are going on right now, I've actually been helping out a good friend of mine, which I mentioned earlier, my good friend Hey Melania, who's also another fellow content creator. She's really, really funny. She's a really, really positive person, and someone that you guys have probably seen on the channel maybe once or twice. But there is a current situation that I would love for you guys to help out with, that I've actually been trying to promote and really try to help her reach the goal. So around 2 days ago, I think 2 days, yeah, so 2 days ago we did a live stream on Twitch. Be sure to check her out on Twitch, and be sure to follow me on Twitch. We are doing this thing where I actually don't know if we're doing this daily because I don't know the deadline, but I think we're going to be doing a little bit more daily streams to spread awareness due to the current situation that's going on with their family. And let me give you guys a brief rundown on what the current situation is looking like right now. Melania's grandma and her husband have always done their best to support each other, but right now they're facing an incredibly tough time. Her husband, who has been the main provider for their household, is currently in the hospital after suffering 2 strokes and a brain bleed. Both are elderly, and Melania's grandma is disabled and unable to work. The disability income she receives just isn't enough to cover their basic needs, especially with her husband unable to work and mounting medical concerns. The situation has become urgent as her grandma is at risk of losing her home without additional support. The funds raised will go directly towards her living expenses, helping her keep the house and maintain some stability while her husband recovers. Every little bit helps, and your support can make a real difference in their lives during this difficult chapter.
Hey guys, it's me Melania, and I'm currently live on TikTok and Twitch, and we are currently streaming to fundraise for my grandma, who is at risk at losing her house because her husband, my grandfather, is in the hospital because he's suffering from 2 strokes and it caused him to have a brain bleed, and so they don't have enough money to pay their bills. And so I'm currently streaming to help raise money. Thank y'all so much for the support. If you're able to donate, please click this GoFundMe link down below. Love y'all.
And there's also been some pretty serious medical conditions going on with Melania herself. For those of you who don't know, many months ago she got hospitalized, and come to find out that she's actually type 1 or type 2 diabetic, which it's not a serious condition, but still though it really sucks, you know, in terms of like medical expenses and stuff like that, having to pay $100 a month and stuff like that. And it really does hurt to see, you know, one of my good friends have to suffer like this after everything that I've been going through. So just this month alone has been extremely rough for both of us. However, if you guys can and if you're able to donate, any donations are greatly appreciated. The amount does not matter. I still don't know the deadline. I'll have to figure that out sooner or later. But just right now, we're trying to reach this goal as fast as we can because we don't know how much time she has and stuff like that. So if you guys can, like I said, we are not forcing anybody to donate. It doesn't matter if you could donate. It doesn't matter if you can donate or not. Any support is greatly appreciated. And actually, if you guys go to her TikTok, she actually did make a video explaining her whole situation and stuff like that, asking for you guys to repost and like and stuff like that. So if you guys can, be sure to do that. Be sure to give the video a like, be sure to follow, and also most importantly, share the video and spread the message everywhere, because we are trying to reach this goal as quick as we can. Since we still don't know the deadline, just if you guys really can, and just we really need you guys help to really spread this message and to really help with her needs, because this is a pretty big deal, and just any help is greatly appreciated, guys. And also, one last thing I do want to let you guys know before we end this here. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been spending a lot of time with family and friends, mostly friends, you know, at college and whatnot. And I stumbled across this one person by the name of Austin Van 88. He's a really good friend of mine. We're literally like brothers. You know, we always meet each other. We're always vibing and stuff like that. And he's also another up and coming content creator. And, you know, I've been giving him tips and tricks, you know, on how to, you know, really enhance his videos and stuff like that. And you know, he's actually a really talented content creator, and I actually do plan on making some skits and stuff like that with him. I just gotta get with him and let him know what ideas I have, and I'm sure he'll be down with it. I just gotta let him know. So if you guys can, be sure to go check him out. He's actually really worth checking out. His videos, just like it's really hard to explain, man, but I really want you guys to check him out. If we can, let's try to get him to 500 subscribers, and also be sure to check him out on Instagram as well. I'll leave a link in the description box down below, or you can check him out right over here. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. This video, you know, of course, was just an update to let you guys know on how I'm doing on my behalf and whatnot. And like I said, I really do appreciate all of you for being very patient with me. And of course, I want to give a massive shout out to all the new people coming through, because like I said, we're really close to 1,500 subscribers, and in no time we're gonna reach 2,000 and reach another 1,000 subscribers. But sooner or later, I will get back to uploading daily gaming videos. I have so many videos planned, and I have a lot of games ready for you guys. I'm not even gonna list them or give you guys examples, but just be sure to stay tuned for those, man. So I'm really ready to get to those. I just got a lot of stuff on my plate right now at the moment, you know, in terms of schoolwork, you know, financial problems and stuff like that. But just once we get everything settled, I will get back to making more daily videos. This is just something that these are videos I normally don't really like doing, but this is something that I really do have to let you guys know because it's been literally almost a month since I uploaded. So I hope you guys understand, you know, everything that's going on with me, and I hope you guys are ready for a whole bunch of videos that I have planned, and I'm sure that I will have time for in the future. So be sure to stay tuned. I mean, we're already like 2 months into 2026, and we still have a lot of time to make this year the best year that it ever was. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe today to join the Ninja Clan. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.